What's up, mi gente? It's Susu24 from World of Sports, and today we're going to talk about the winter transfer market for USA players and Mexican players. I think USA only had one, but let's go straight with Mexico. Already Vargas to Atletico Madrid. I think 3 million, I believe, and the real plan was for him to, obviously sign, but then loan him out, but they couldn't find a team in time. But overall, he did start playing with the team. Sadly, he played today. I think he lost. He had a good performance. The last game, his debut match, he played like 10 minutes, so not too much. Not ragging the kid, he's just starting. He just got there. But Vargas to Atletico Madrid, that's very interesting. For me, I see it as a plus because he left for 3 million, and if he was in Liga MX, that would not have happened. That would not be possible. He went to Liga MX. He went through the academy, one of those clubs, because they will ask a lot for him. And I feel he fits the style for Diego Simeone, and hopefully he does get more game time, or if they do loan him out, which I'm hoping that's not the case. But if that is the case, I'm hoping just for him to play. But overall, I think this is a W for the national team of Mexico, but not a W in the Liga MX department. Because remember, Vargas came through MLS. He came through Seattle Sounders. He's a product of MLS. He represents the Mexican national team. And they let him go for 3 million. And like I said, if it was in the Liga MX team, they'll be asking for double digits, man. And honestly, I hope Vargas does well. I really do. He's Mexican American, like me. I really hope the kid does well. And hopefully this puts a good on notice for him. But overall, I think Vargas should be doing fine, But let's keep on rolling. Next one, if you want to count it, Jorge Sanchez. I know he went to the Greek league. I just forgot what club. And Jorge Sanchez, he's a guy who, in my fair occasions, I've criticized this dude. I've called him out. And the interesting thing about Jorge Sanchez is that he could have stayed at Cruz Azul and lived comfortable. But I think he saw there's a lot of guys fighting for his position. He knows his spot is at risk now, going to the World Cup. And that's why, I like that mentality that he's going to challenge himself a little bit more in the Greek league to go. And overall, I like that mentality because remember, he went to Ajax. He was not well liked there. He was not good. He was not performing. But I think he can perform at the Greek league. I'm hoping he does, so he can develop a little bit more. I know he's not a young kid anymore. He's a grown man. But I still like this just because he's a player who a lot of times he gets criticized a lot. Trust me, I'm one of those guys who have criticized him. I've never liked the dude. But I like his mentality on saying, you know what, I'm going to go challenge myself to secure a spot, to try to secure my spot, because now there's other guys fighting for that spot. And, yeah, man, I'm not sure how much it was that he went for, but I think he will be playing some European competition, so there's that. Now, so the next one, Julian Araujo to Celtic. Man, Julian, he's doing good at Celtic right now. I think he's like one game away to win a trophy with them. He's on loan with them right now. And I think on Bournemouth, it was just not working out. It was not working with him. It was not working with the club. I don't know what it was with the club or with him. And obviously, we can see it, And Las Palmas, he was playing very good when they sent him on loan by Barcelona. But I don't know why he couldn't just make it to the first team with Barcelona. He struggled. Then with Las Palmas, he was breaking it. I think he had an injury. Then he had that bad Gold Cup. Then that bad. I'm wondering if he did get called up for Copa America. I don't remember. I should, because I watched it. Did some preview games. But overall, I think he did get called up. I think Jimmy Lozano just didn't play him. That's the thing. He kept relying on those guys who won the bronze medal. But that's a different topic. Anyways, Julian, he's been doing good with Celtic right now. Very good. Once again, another Mexican American Proud to see him thriving in the league where basically for him it was do or die, because if he does not succeed in the Scottish Premier League, it's basically game over. He has to go back to Liga MX or MLS, and most of that time it's not bad on them because they do benefit a lot by going back, but it does hold back the national team. Well, I think Julian will succeed a little bit more here than he did with Bournemouth and Barcelona. I remember Palmas, we saw a glimpse of it, but it just didn't transfer once he came back from loan. Now, overall, very good. Now, to the USMNT team, there was not a lot of noise. There were some rumors that I'll get to it right now, just to get out of the way. So, Ricardo Pepi to Fulham. That was almost done, but the thing is, PSV, they didn't find a backup striker for the backup striker, and Fulham was gonna pay almost 40 million for the guy. Listen, I'm a big fan of Ricardo Pepi. I am a Ricardo Pepi stan. I've been defending this dude my entire life because I seen him here in FC Dallas. Like, I've seen his growth, and I feel that he represents a lot. For me, I think he represents a lot because Americans who choose to represent the US. But like I said, I like Pepe, but I really wish he could get out of that purgatory with PSV, because I don't know what is over there. They keep relying on Luke De Jong. It's the striker. No offense to the guy, but it's just that I don't feel he's developing anything there. He might as well go now, but right now he can't go because he's injured. I could see why that's not a reason to hold back, but I don't know. Because imagine if you're Ricardo Pepi, your club said yes to selling you, then they said no, you got to come back with us. Back and forth, and this is heartbreaking for me because I really like the dude. He's very humble, really cool. But the thing is, I don't know how much he can stay at PSV if they're not going to use him as their main striker. Because I feel like he's done what he could with them. I think it's time for PSV to let him go, find other ventures. Because I feel like he's just there. Like, I know he makes a difference when he comes in as the switch, as a sub, as a super sub. But at the same time, I feel like that's not going to help him in the long run. And we all know who's the main striker for the national team. It's not him, sadly. And overall, I kind of wish it happened, but it just means the move's going to happen in the summer. It just means that. Now, another rumor, rumor, but I don't remember how much the amount was. It was Jalen Robinson to Liverpool. Listen, I've been hearing this one since the last summer. I think the Summer Copa America too. And now in the winter transfer market. Listen, for Liverpool, I think it's either you buy him or you don't, because I just keep hearing these rumors that they're interested, then nothing comes forward, nothing comes front, or he's injured. I think he just got back from an injury, and I feel like Jedi has a lot of talent, man. He's very good. It's just that I don't feel like there's a lot of noise around him, just because the position he plays. Granted, I think there should be more noise around him, but whenever we hear something about him moving to a club, it's just the same thing as the Liverpool thing. It's like nothing concrete. It's just interest. Like, there's no more talks about it. Just that. But overall, if that move does happen, I mean, I'll be happy. But I'm wondering if he'll be starting or will he be a sub, because he's starting with Fulham. And the other Robinson, obviously he can play at the Premier League level. We've seen it. And I definitely think this is going to be a good move if he does get that game time and he starts, or it could backfire, either or. But Yellow Robinson to Liverpool, like I said, just rumors, nothing concrete. Now, we do have one transfer. Alex Freeman to Villarreal. I think 3.5 million. he went there, and once again from Orlando. Apparently, they heard there was like some double digits for him, and the summer. I don't recall hearing anything about him. Only thing I remember was the Patrick Aguiman and Diego Luna, some rumors there here and there. But Alex Freeman to Villarreal, I like this move for him, especially since he's still a young kid and he's been ragged on a lot by some uh, US fans. You know, I like the kid. I feel he's very effective. He can play alongside Serginho Dest, and if especially he's going to be around, I think he's definitely going to develop there because they got him for 3.5 million, and I hope he does get some game time. And this isn't like some lower table team. It's like a mid-table team, but they're still in the Champions League. You know, even though they had the worst performance in the Champions League, I still think this is a good move for Freeman, especially since he's still young, he's developing, and during the summer, I feel like he played well. It's just that not the best that we've seen. He played good, he played good, but I can see why a lot of people do rag on the kid. But honestly, it just makes me happy that he's there, that he's going to be Real, and it just shows the growth and how much MLS are willing to sell these players. They're not asking for like an extraordinary amount of money. We've seen them with Vargas 3 million. Now Alex Freeman 3.5 million. I forget how much they got. Derby County, how much they got for Project Ajiman. But this goes to show that MLS, they're willing to let go of some of the younger talent to develop, which is cool, which is good. I like that. And overall, I hope Alex Freeman does very well. I was impressed with him in the Uruguay game, where they battered him 5-1, I think. And like I said, I see a lot of good things in this kid that I like. But overall, and one more news. So it looks like Winston McKennie is staying at Juve. I heard he's renewing, which is good because I feel like the manager likes him a lot too. That's another thing that hinted it. But anyways, guys, that's the transfer market news for both USA and Mexico. Ahí nos vemos, mi gente. Peace.